Hi there. And hello. I got a message that Facebook was down, but it looks like it's here. If you're here and you're on Facebook and you can see me, give a little wave. And then I know that YouTube is working this morning because I was already here. And welcome to anyone who's coming back after I did the Tara chanting. Now we're here for Guanyin practice. But we are in the month of Tara in the Mount Shasta Goddess Temple. So I do have a brief practice. It's by Patrul Rinpoche, the brief wind horse practice of Tara. Lume chosum chidang jetsun ma gyayung pama drome jintuyi daki tsitsu pelchor nyandranam yornu dadang yerji soshindu chepart kaje wangtang lungtanam yampa sushing chitu gawa long chiche lepe lamdu drowa dang zering nime dedang denjur shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan merit prosperity and renown, increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtong and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, and raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may long life, good health, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume chosum chidang jetsun ma galyung pama drome jintuyi daki sisu paljor nyandranam yarnu dadang yarji sushindu chepar kaje wantang luntanam yampa sushing chetu gawa long chije lepe lamdu drawa dang sering neme de dang den jur shi. And we are drawing from the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracle. And yesterday it was Rahula, the beast with eyes. Not so different when you think about it from some of the descriptions of the angels. Covered in eyes. Today, we are with the primordial Buddha Vajradhara, card number 50. This is the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracle by Laura Shanti, one of my favorites. Today, we are holding Jess and her client, Kachina, who is in the hospital. Vajradhara is as blue as the brilliant sky. His consort is as pure as the light streaming from the sun. Clothed in the silks and jewels of royalty, they sit high above the clouds in the vast expanse of space. His image is often placed at the top of a Tanka painting because Vajradhara represents the highest state of being. Vajradhara is the revealer of mysteries and is the mystery itself, the source of all manifestations of enlightenment. He is the fusion of both creation and the potential of creation, the state before states exist. Sometimes he appears without a consort and is part of a trio forming the Shakyamuni Trinity in Buddhism. This trinity illustrates the three aspects of Buddha. The first, which is Vajradhara's level, is called the Dharmakaya, the distillation of form from without form, pre-existence becoming what we think of as reality. The second is the phase of Sambhogakaya, the dwelling state where the Buddha is in a paradise or a pure land. And the third manifests when, out of compassion, Buddha comes to the earth to help sentient beings. This is the Nirmanakaya. And then there's also the Svabhavikakaya, which is the simultaneity of all three states. Good morning, Elisa. Glad that Facebook's back. Thanks for letting me know. Out of nothing but awareness, the entire universe manifests, and at the end of time, it reabsorbs again into a single seed of potential. That potential is Vajradhara. So if we think of Prajnaparamita as the expanse in which all arises and dissipates, then Vajradhara is that act of arising and dissipating, is the act of being and becoming and unbecoming all at the same time. Everything you could ever want, need is here in Vajradhara. And it just spontaneously exists and then spontaneously dissipates. So today, let's look for arisings of and manifestations of phenomena. Let's especially look for the blossoming of something that adjusts our sense of reality and then goes back and just sort of recedes again. Sort of this surge, this wave like motion, surging and then drawing back. So that's our short bit for today, if that's what you were here for. And now let's dive into Guanyin practice, starting as ever with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And we are holding Jess and Kachina. And let's recite the 4 immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balanced point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. And let's make our offerings. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guan Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. Omahung, 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 Omahung. Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations now of Namo Guanxin Pusa, awakening Guanyin, and also awakening the sense of Vajradhara, that sense of ultimate openness and arising within that ultimate openness. Manifestation. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa, Namo Guan Shi Yin Pursa. And our prayer for the money reciter of Calm by Gyaltse Tokme Zangpo. Lama Dankun Shiksum Lakchak Salo Dakni Changchut Nimpur Chike Bar Gangdang Gangdu Kipa de Dang Der Tadu Tuje Champo Chitsin Ching Gusum Gwe Chila Chapar Sho Chamdang Ning Che Champo Kunlang Ne Tuje Champo Diljar Girpanam Lame Changchu Chala Go Pechir Tuje Champo Trinle Je Par Sho. Homage to the Guru and Three Jewels. From now until I reach the essence of awakening. Oh, yes. From now until I reach the essence of awakening, wherever I may be reborn, in that place, may I always follow the great compassionate one's activities and dedicate my body, speech, and mind to virtue, inspired by loving kindness and supreme compassion, in order to lead all Mahakarunika's followers to supreme and unsurpassable awakening. May I carry out the great compassionate one's activity. Lama Dankun Siksum Lakchatsalo Dakni Changchuk Nimpur Chike Bar Gangdang Gangdu Kepa de Dang Der Tadu Tuje Champo Jetsin Ching Gusum Gewe Chila Chapar Sho Chamdang Ning Je Champo Ganlangne Tuje Champo Diljar Girpanam Lame Changchu Chala Go Page Tuje Champo Trinle Je Par Sho. Let's now call out once again to Guan Yin, sending out energy from our hearts to all those in need, particularly to Katrina and Jess for healing with 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lamadachin Yeshu Wangmo. Om Swasti Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of supreme bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Kuan Yin in our hearts. Namo Guanxian Pusa. And thank you so much. Thank you. Sending love, Joanne. And hi, Ideen, Kathleen, and Eliza. You know, I'm having like a tongue twister today. Hope everybody has a great day, and I'll be back tomorrow.